Thanks for joining me. I hope this day finds you happy and healthy. I was given some cooking apples, so I thought I'd make some individual apple and blackberry pies, and here's the recipe. For the sweet short crust pastry, you'll need 350 grams of plain white flour, 225 grams of unsalted butter, which should be cold and diced, and 100 grams of golden caster sugar, and just a pinch of salt. For the filling, you'll need 2 apples, which you can peel, core and chop, 100 grams of blackberries, 2 tablespoons of golden caster sugar, and 2 tablespoons of water. First, let's make the pastry. Put the flour and butter into a food processor and gently pulse. Then add the sugar and a pinch of salt. Once that's started to come together, I start to add the cold water. I normally use about 2 tablespoons, but I add it slowly so the mixture starts to come together into a sticky breadcrumb mix. Then you can tip it out onto the counter and bring it together with your hands. Just bring the dough together lightly with your hands and form it into a small bowl. You don't want to overhandle it. And then once that's done, cover it with some cling film or beeswax, whatever you prefer, and pop it in the fridge for about half an hour. While the pastry is chilling in the fridge, place the sugar and water into a saucepan over a gentle heat. Once that's warmed up, you can then add your apples, your chopped apples. Heat these through gently until the apple starts to soften. This normally takes about 5 minutes. Once your apples have softened, you can add in your blackberries. These were large blackberries, so I chopped them in half. Cook that through gently until everything comes together nicely and it looks like this. Then take it off the heat and put it to the side to cool down, ready for the pies. Preheat your oven to fan 180, gas mark 6. Then let's go ahead and roll out the pastry. You might want to cut it in half because you'll need some for the bottom of the pies and some for the top, or you can go ahead and just guess as you go along, like I did. Once you've rolled out your pastry, you'll need 2 different size cutters. I used a 7.5 centimetre cutter for the base of the pies and a 6 centimetre cutter for the top of the pies. Once you've got them all cut out, you can then go ahead and line your greased muffin tin. Now you can go ahead and add your cooled blackberry and apple mixture to your pie bases. Just go ahead and share it between them, making sure you get a nice even quantity of apple and blackberry in each pie. Once we've filled all the pie bases, we can go ahead and put the lids on the pies. So just place it on gently and firm it slightly round the edges just to make a seal. So go ahead and do that with all the pies. Once we've sealed the top of all the pies, we're then going to brush them with a beaten egg and sprinkle on demerara sugar. Then they're ready to put in the oven. Bake them for about 20 minutes until golden brown. Once cooked, leave them to cool in the tin and then take them out and place them on a cooling rack. These really are lovely little pies. You can eat them hot or cold and they will keep for several days. Personally, I like to eat them cold with a little drizzle of cream, but you could have custard, cream or ice cream with them. They really are quite tasty. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for joining me. If you do like my content, please do give me a like and consider subscribing. Hope to see you soon. Bye for now.